Hello and welcome back to Warhammer 40k Rogue Trader. Last time we talked to the Archon and figured out his whole spiel. We got a bunch of people healed and we talked to the Urfiel, I think his name is, the Space Wolf, Space Marine. He's here and I guess his entire pack, which is like a group of Space Wolves that come together, I would guess also with their actual wolves. And they were answering the call of the Inquisition and the Emperor to come here and help out. And then I guess he got captured. I don't know how. We'll have to figure that out. And then we came down to the mangled sector again because he told us about this creature called the... it doesn't say here. It's like Kantanen. Anyway, this guy is a machine-like creature that's alive somewhat, and its whole thing is causing pain and eating stuff and adapting. And it has a like metal stomach that will liquefy people and turn them into food for it, which is insane. So we'll talk to it. Can you understand me? It emits a series of wheezing sounds. Was that an answer, moans of agony, or just normal rumbling of its mechanism? No way to tell. It is trying to communicate. The creatures in this place can only understand the language of pain. Let's smash its head in before something happens that we can't undo. What are you? After a moment, it's as if realizing that its language is not clear to you, it extends a fighting limb in your direction in a menacing gesture. The message is clear. I am a warrior. I am a killer. This is an engine of pain, an executioner created by the depravity of my twisted cousins, living flesh fused to a mechanism whose sole purpose is to inflict as much pain as it can. The Dark Ones are caught in a cycle of torment, desperately seeking pleasure in the suffering of others. This machine is but an instrument of their endless desire, a symbol of what they are willing to do to slake their thirst and fear that consume them. I'll not hurt you anymore. Something bursts inside the creature's gut with a small squelch. Ew. It's bleeding out. Would you like to study this? Request approved. Process interrupted. An operational collision has been detected. What was this machine built for? Prisoner. A subject is immobilized by the implements placed inside the construct and subjected to a highly painful disposal via chemical injection. The biological remains are preserved in the built-in reservoir of the construct. The initial chemical analysis of the remain yields an abnormal result. It is as if the pain of its victims is dissolved in them. It is circulating in the metal veins of this creature. It can feel everything. The nature of the damage indicates that the unit has been in combat. I hypothesize that its constructor sent it into the arena. Based on its current condition, the result of the combat tests were unsatisfactory. Otherwise, the unit would have been repaired. What made you stop? This unit is under the influence of conflicting impulses. The operational vector of cognation dictates the necessity of studying this subject. The operational vector of obeying the Omnissiah and his universal laws dictates the necessity of recoiling from the subject and purifying it. The operational vector of adoration before his might dictates the necessity of reverence for the subject where the natural spirit resides in synthesis with the machine. Is this thing more than a perversion and an outrage to you? The categorization is correct. The object is a perversion and an outrage, one dangerously close to the creation of the anathemized AI. I'm just going to say AI every time. Abominable is hard to say for me. I've never been able to say it right. But it is also a miracle of his boundless polymorphism. Mend it and take it with us. If you think that thing is alive, you may end it. Study it. Purge it. Maybe we can maybe we can fix it. Maybe we can teach it to be better. Mend this creature. We're taking it with us. Request denied. The inflicted damage is critical. It is beyond repair. Dang. Study it. Request approved as doctrinally correct. Let the cycle be discontinued. Let ignorance be discontinued.
What advice do you think?
I tire of idleness. Let's move.
Life Sunderer. Attacks with this weapon grant 50 to overpenetration. It has 9. This is not that good of a gun, honestly. Can do up to 54 damage plus toxin. I guess the toxin can stack, right? Actually, it might be good. Oh, I didn't see the air gun. My bad. What was it? It looked like... What did it look like? Looked like a red loop-de-loop. One second, I'll find it. I know what it looked like. I think. Was it this? Unstable flamer? I don't think so. I thought I had a loop-de-loop. Wait, I can do it. Newest to oldest. There. Was it not a weapon? I thought it was 2 guns. Oh, is this? Catonus's pain converter. The Catonus's xenomechanism that devoured its victim's suffering and converted it into energy. Yeah, that thing was actually kind of sucky. Okay.
None shall stand in my way.
Because it one-shot Abelard. And that was not cool. And then it one-shot me. Now we both got broken... We had 3 of us got broken bones. How does Jay have...
Nothing's impossible for this old officer.
Something wrong with her. Besides the whole not being able to breathe, but that shouldn't be bad. Okay. Only thing I can think of is bring this to the Opera House, but I'm gonna double check in case anything new popped up along
It's
the way.
about time.
Because it has a habit of doing that, seems like. Because either people stab other people and we get new people to loot, or like these winged guys fly around. We'll see if this is enough for another heal. Okay. Ooh, there's a way up there somehow. How do I get up there? Will you let me up there at some point? Do I gotta kill you to do it? What is your quarrel with the witches? Lately, they have shown arrogance and disrespect towards me. They want to rise in the eyes of the Archon and belittle me. They rank their tasteless flesh dances above my art. They come to my abode to gawk at my treasured secrets. It is time the chasm was reminded that witches too can bleed. Tell me more about the arena. Witches rule the arenas. That is the way of the spires. They are lethal brides of our dead gods. When they enter the arena, the crowd rives with ecstasy, but this is a rare sight. Typically, they're fosterlings. The blood-stained proselytes oversee the butchery. These are the best killers and athletes who serve the cult. Such arrogant upstarts. They have been undefeated for far too long. When Sinistroria reigned over the cult of the Fatal Thirst, the proselytes behaved with more respect. But the senior succubus has since withdrawn into the shadows. Now, Karos reigns in the arena, and Tazara leads the raids. An insolent hag and a presumptuous non-entity. A perfect match. As soon as Tazara drew her final breath, Karos' ambition doubled. She became utterly insufferable. The last time I was in the arena, I saw Mirazai. What was he doing there? Your memory must have been weakened by the deleterious influence of the controlling worm. The Archon's court condemned him. That brazen, ambitious, and woefully imprudent whelp. He was cast down from the Dracons of the Cabal, but earned the good graces of the witches of the Fatal Thirst in his very first fight in the arena. He was invited to join their finest, the blood-stained proselytes. Some say he was involved in the death of their succubus. Zara, if so, then Mirazai may be disappointed by his reception in the ranks of the cult. What is your connection to the arena of the Fatal Thirst? My servant harvests meat in the chasm and delivers it to their bloody performances. I improve it with augments and stimulants to make it interesting enough so the witches will enjoy killing it. Sometimes I indulge them with little treats, bio-machines, or beasts molded by my surgical genius. So you're merely the witch's errand boy. What did you say? Now I understand the reason for all this arrogance. You are simply making up for the humiliation of living as the witch's lackey. Uh-oh. Ow. That hurt. He just spurted me. I can keep tossing you from one side of death to the other as long as I so desire. But I doubt that reanimating you again will be quite as amusing. I would suggest not incurring my displeasure. Choose your words wisely. What just happened? I made your body perish for a short time, then I bade it function again. Such manipulations are trifles for one such as I. Even if you were to get hacked into pieces, I could bring them back to life. Although I would not waste my time on you. You are not worth the effort. I've learned my... If you dare touch me again, my retinue will kill you. Oh, I doubt that. While you were floundering between life and death, your servants became very agitated. Several ridiculous threats were uttered before your lackeys realized that the life of their master was completely in my hands. So they are going to behave themselves, aren't they? Fine. I found some materials. Bring me more. I think that's all of them, right? An interesting composition. And what is that thing? Oh, I've seen pictures of those. Those things are terrifying. They're just like, yeah, basically Frankenstein's monsters. It's terrible. An interesting composition. Unusual set of starting parameters that can be strengthened by an original mixture of essences. This will be a mighty beast. I'll call it the Anguish Prospector. You have done well, specimen, and for that you'll be rewarded. Gladiator mesh armor. Deflection against melee attacks. We'll see if that's good for Abelard otherwise, yeah. Allow me to take the Space Marine in your cage. No. If you wish to continue wasting my time with your pathetic pleading and whining, then you know the price. Pay up or get out. I cannot pay now. Then get out. Okay. I guess we're not gonna help her. You are no opponent, not interested.
A new challenge for me.
Good, I don't want to fight you either. So how am I gonna get him down? Heinrich's out. Do I just gotta keep fighting an arena? I guess I just go to the arena now, because I did everything right. There's nothing else here. Set Heinrichs free. Go to the arena. Find a way to escape. After coming to your senses, the Lord Captain discovered his boots were missing. Finding them is a matter of honor. And there's a Space Marine, yeah. Well, I know the boots aren't in the... They aren't in the depths.
I won't tolerate weakness.
I'm just gonna go to the arena. They weren't in the depths, and from what I know, they weren't in the chasm or the mangled sector. Where's the portal? I forget. Is it here? To the right? Yeah. I'm just gonna guess as I go through the arena that upper part will open and I can get Heinrichs that way, and I can get the Space Marine. Thirsters of woe and exquisite strife awaits you. The Bloodstained proselytes will face the sophisticated killers of the Cabal of the Poisonous Whisper, and the challengers who have already survived one fight in the arena will go up again against fresh battle meat provided by the Cabal of the Wounded Skies. Okay. So we got 2 new ones. Poisonous Whisper and Wounded Skies. Okay, we got a bunch of Drukhari. Sliths and Drukhari.
Smite the Xenos!
Got it,
You will
okay.
suffer exquisitely.
Yeah, you can see everything from there. Abelard, go here. Pascal can go here. And Jay can go here. I'm gonna be using that one skill all the time now. I can do it on... I'm gonna choose Abelard again. He'll be taking it, but
easy.
I'll give that skill to
Not a
Pascal.
problem for me.
Yeah, so you get a free
Nothing I can't do.
proc of this. Is there a difference? I mean, it's not a desperate measure, but okay. Yeah.
Let the cycle be continued.
Okay, and then I'm gonna set up these. Front line for you.
Already done.
Midline for Pascal so he can hit. And rear for her.
Suits my purposes.
Then we'll have this for you.
Nothing I can't do.
We'll give Abelard Iron Arm. And we'll give
Not my specialty.
you this.
Victory is imminent. A tactically sound approach. At your beck and call.
I'll taunt everyone here.
Indeed.
Do a parry. No, I'll just hit him.
At your beck and call.
Okay, and we're gonna mark these 2
If it
guys.
serves your cause. I am not your Xenos pet monkey.
And then who's the biggest? Gladiators. All gladiators. Okay, so I'll just get you in the back, I
Stop
guess.
trying, monkey.
And then we're gonna do this. Then we're gonna shoot at you in the
This
back.
tedium is beneath you.
Let me educate you on the art of pain.
That is beneath me. I deal death with my hands.
Can't be over.
And then we'll give this to you.
If I must.
A work for a flesh crown.
Nice.
One fewer down.
Bro, Avalar is so broken. Let's get a mark on you. And then aim at you.
I understand your intent.
Grants an ally an extra turn.
I hold
Sure,
all the
Pascal.
cards.
Because you can do this.
The Omnissiah knows all, comprehends all. Advancing.
Then I'm going to do this.
Request approved.
Stab him.
He didn't stand a chance.
There's a sniper
If
up
it
here.
serves
Oh,
your
I didn't
cause.
even see a sniper.
I am not your zinc, monkey.
Then Pascal.
Running binary. The Omnissiah condemns you.
Do that, and then a mark on you, I guess.
Request approved.
Gonna go in the
I know what
portal
I'm
with
doing.
her.
Usually.
Hello there. Okay. Gonna do this.
You jest, surely.
Oh, there's two snipers. Didn't even notice that.
I can do that with the right incentive.
And you're just gonna get shot.
You've unleashed my fury.
Okay, and then I guess that's her turn.
Reduced to dust.
I refuse to bow.
That looks like
As the
Pascal's gonna do
tactical
the same.
imperative dictates.
Enter it. Come on. There you go.
Heavy is the tread of his faithful.
Hello there.
The scriptural prognosis is favorable. My vow is to serve.
I will tear your heart out for this.
Request approved. Function
Goodbye.
successfully terminated.
Okay, and we got more. Abus, your former captives, you have a chance to rectify the mistake that made you forfeit your Archon's favor. I doubt Remeris will change her mind, and Sinethorthia will surely not want to give up her new plaything. Come on. Help. My offer still stands. Would you consider changing sides? Did you not take too many hits to the head? You're not going to, are you? Foolish monkey, the former Draken of the Reaving Tempest is the property of the cult, and only the succubi have the right. Your offer is accepted, monkey. What did you say, you arrogant wretch? Yeah! Let's go! Nice!
Die, human scum! The sound of frightened prey. Tantalizing.
I'm giving this guy a chance. Maybe he's actually going to be a team member. I never even thought of that. Maybe he's our next team member. I don't know how many team members you can get in this game, honestly, but I'm like, there's got to be at least one for every race or so, right? Well, at least in the races in the game. Not like Necrons and stuff. That comes later, I guess. Which is kind of sad, but is what it is. Go ahead, Pascal. Do your thing. This is insane. I can just start the game like this every time. Okay. Let's do Abelard.
Not a problem for me.
And I'll make it so your front line is up here so you can charge at them, hopefully. And then we'll give us
All too easy.
this and damage to you.
Already done.
And then go
Suits
ahead,
my
Abelard.
purposes.
I'm gonna taunt everyone.
I will do my duty. Tried and tested tactics are the best ones. It will be done.
Your last stroke of luck.
Indeed.
And then charge.
It will be done.
You are doomed. Nothing I can't do.
Okay. And then
This
you.
tedium is beneath me.
I mean, if this guy helps us, I am willing to look past any past transgressions.
If it serves your cause. If no weakness is hidden from...
1 second. Okay, I heard my mic glitch for a sec, so I thought maybe my mic went out, but we're good. I just keep going? Yeah.
Fortune favors the swift.
Strike.
I am not your Xenos pet, monkey.
Explorers know one route. Forward.
My goal, do this, do this, do this,
Significant value.
do this, and then do this.
The Omniscient knows all. Comprehends all.
Okay, we're gonna miss at 86%.
Delectable angry.
I've suffered worse.
Damage is negligible.
Okay.
Watch my back. You've got a problem, I've got a price. Tell me, and it is done. Remember the name.
Come on, hit your shot.
Running binary override. Request approval.
Or not, okay.
Going somewhere?
A mark on this guy back here,
I will not.
and then shoot at him next turn.
If it serves your cause.
Okay. And then
They'll write legends about me.
My place is at the fore.
Thank you, favored enemy.
Victory is imminent. Took care of this one.
Nice.
I will do my duty. Reduce the dust.
This tedium is beneath me. I understand your intent.
And then taunt him.
I am not your zenith.
Nice. A finale as bloody as it was disappointing. The pathetic amateurs were wrongfully proclaimed champions of the arena have been brought down at the hands of the unworthy challengers, and pale the failures and glory to the victor. Ha ha! We killed your champions. You suck. Get out, monkey, and tell Tervantius that he will pay for this insult. Well now, one can only marvel at the fickle turns of fate, Rogue Trader. Something we all have to contend with, circumstances that make any ally count. I'll do what the Elentok did not have the courage to do. Ah, cousin, you have inexplicably managed to earn the forgiveness of the one who betrayed and pushed into Kamra's embrace. And now you intend to go against his will by killing me? Your lauded Azeryani restraint is failing you, much as it has before. So, monkey, you really are intent on escaping from the chasm, aren't you? Bold ambitions for arena meet. Call me monkey one more time and this partnership is over. I'll make an effort not to. I have no desire to die for the spectators' amusements. I doubt you do either. Never. I'll break out of this arena, avoid the cult's executioners, and make Oremerus and Nazariki pay for every moment of my humiliation. Are you ready to serve me wholeheartedly and discharge your debt? Do not entertain any illusions, little creature. It is enough that I am treating you almost as an equal by agreeing to this alliance. Look for a pet Xenos elsewhere. They will take us to the chasm now. Let us talk somewhere quiet. The Shrieker's Den will do. Yes, we have much to discuss. I'll head there now. Do not make me wait. Yeah, he is a teammate. Okay. Mirazhai is a Drukari and a Draken of the Cabal of the Reaving Tempest. Mirazhai does not use human weapons and can wear either Drukari armor or, if he learns the required feature, Eldar armor. Mirazhai Unique's ability uses strength-based damage to Mirazhai's self to inflict the bleeding effect on him. While he is bleeding, he gains +3 resolve, and he can also obtain other bonuses as his power grows. He is also an assassin. Assassins have a unique parameter called lethality. Yep. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, so we got a... Ooh, that's interessante. Is he in our team? No. So we got still...
You interrupt.
We must act.
we still gotta, hire him. Holy cow. Bloodseeker Clave, when this sword hits a bleeding enemy, it removes bleeding and inflicts toxin of the same power, and they gain dodge until their next turn. Most It's okay. These Hekatari blades are fine because I got 2 already. Hex rifles already got 2, so I'll take 1 more just in case. Cabalite venom blades, we have some of those, right? Severed hand. We don't have any? I might take one then. Bloodthirster. Bloodseeker is 2 different ones. These are all the same. I only need 1 for this new guy. We got Abyss's Nero Agonizer, the bloodstained proselyte's neuroagmetic that turned pain into pleasure and enhanced the owner's reflexes. Cool. And we got a Cabalite Splinter Pistol.
I'll lay claim to the stars.
Cabalite. This portal stitches 2 pieces of the Camera subdimension into a phantasmagorical canvas of the surreal. Interesting. Can I go up there for their bodies? Or are we not going to be able to get those? You scum, I don't want to die. I beg of you, end my suffering. This poor soul was cut up with sadistic precision to make the process as excruciating as possible. Oh my god, I would hate... Stuff like this is like, yeah, if I live in Warhammer and I'm like, they're like, hey guys, sorry to tell you this, but a couple of Drukari war bands are gonna come and try to raid us. I'd be like, yeah, I'm good. Peace out. You know, I'm not gonna let them take me alive. I'm good. Oh, yeah, I didn't think of that. A blaster. And a dead shot splinter rifle. Okay. Those are new. Okay. Yeah, first... Should I go for him first? Go to Cervantius. Uh-oh. Set Heinrich's free. Was that yellow before? It's white now.
A new challenge for me?
I'm gonna go to the... to here. To talk to him. Are you good?
May these instructions protect the machine spirits that serve me from the blasphemies of corrupted technology.
We have been betrayed.
Reverse analysis is showing the act of sabotage to have been predictable. The directives to interacting with xenoraces warn about non-humans' proclivity for breaching contracts. The data concerning the unreliability of the unit Iliad has been archived.
How are you feeling after all the punishment your body has taken?
Comprehension in progress. The operating principles of xenoaugmetics, while alien to the canon blessed by the Deus Mechanicus, are nonetheless quantifiable. They feed, as parasites do, on my blood and the charge of my potentia coil. I, in turn, feed on their mystery as I nurse new comprehension within me. It is painful. It is necessary.
Aren't you afraid these parasites will devour your soul from the inside out?
This statement is partly true. I have introduced protective equations into the algorithmic chain to guard the digital spirit against the corruption of heresy. The xenoaugmetics embedded in my flesh are yet to be comprehended. The lack of knowledge is painful. But by the Omnissiah's grace, my analysis will conquer their mysteries. Martyrdom is the path to knowledge.
Any valuable thoughts on how we can get out here?
Strategic recommendation. Analysis has shown that the non-human community is racked by strife. Exploiting the Xenos' mutual differences can result in temporary alliances that will provide the technological means of returning the unit from Valancius to real space.
How does it feel to be in Comra? It's a rare opportunity.
This place is calling out to the Omnissiah for an act of purifying and gracious xenocide. The spatial disharmony observed here points to its anathematic nature. That being said, complete extermination is not advised. Those in possession of technological knowledge should be rounded up and subjected to interrogation and vivisection prior to disposal.
I like how he's just like, we gotta kill everything, and it's fun. Don't lose your morale, we're gonna make it.
May the filters of knowledge bestowed upon us by the machine god protect us from the temptations and horrors of blasphemous revelations. May your labors be...
Okay. Hello?
You came back from the dark, Elentark? Unharmed.
Nothing new with you. I guess I can't go that way even though there's a ladder.
Lord Captain.
Okay.
Let's see. Your lordship rogue traitor Shireen, bane of my soul and savior of my flesh. Cruel fate has driven us straight into the foulest corner of the galaxy. Home, sweet home to the Drukhari scum. I have it on good authority that no one leaves this place. Not alive, not dead, not even in pieces.
Yeah, she's different now. I'm still waiting for an explanation, Jay.
So what do you want to hear, Shireen? A children's tale about a beautiful princess? A ballad about a queen of thieves? How about a new story, Shireen? Once upon a time, there was a little girl who lived on a sand-covered lump of rock. And the core of that rock contained untold riches for servants of the Imperium. The girl scraped out those riches with her little hands, breaking her back and coughing up her lungs, on behalf of people who had never clapped eyes upon her, and who would never know her name. She did this every day until she turned 16. And then his servants came and drafted the girl into the 19th Ifrit Regiment Can you imagine? Of course, the regiment was wiped out on its first sortie. But the girl survived. The Exalted One protects. So what was next? Years serving in the Astra Militarum, just a shitload of hard labor, and fighting, and deals, and shady connections, and new opportunities. But everything in this world ends sooner or later, Shireen. The now not-so-little girl went and fell in with the Kasbalika. She saved up a little gold, and she even indulged in excess from time to time. Until living the good life almost cost the little girl her head after her patrons got caught in an internal investigation between the Officio Prefectus and Departamento Munitorum. So the girl ran as fast as her little legs could carry her, until her eyes and the whims of fortune brought her to the expanse. A shitty story, all things considered, Shireen.
Yeah. I knew you weren't a princess.
Oh, really, Shireen? And there I thought you were quite ready to believe my time-honed thespian performance.
Honestly, she doesn't act like royalty. Do you have a family?
The folks on Footfall are my only family, Shireen. The trickster twins and the rest of the rabble, plain-talking and loyal as dogs. And sometimes as dull as the pommel of a worn-out blade.
So you used to be in the Imperial Guard?
Corporal Haydari reporting for duty, sir. I've had enough of the Astra Militarum shit to last a lifetime, Shireen. And my body's collected enough souvenirs from run-ins with Xenos and heretics to last 2 lifetimes. Except, when it comes to the Guard, there's no such thing as used to be. That wretched life sank its claws into me good. But that also means I remember what it's like to be a small, shaking, insignificant pawn. And that's why I appreciate what I have now all the more.
How did you get involved with the Kasbilka?
What? You think it's difficult? Once
Yeah.
me and my fellow guardsmen snuck into the upper city in search of a good watering hole, where the high and mighty of that world congregated. Another time, our regiment was sent to defend the tallest spires on a hive world. And I had an epiphany. I saw how the other half lives. And by half, I mean the ones born with a diamond spoon in their mouth, instead of an entrenching shovel rammed up their arse. My eyes were open to the truth, Shireen. The Imperium is full of opportunities, even for people like myself. The trick is knowing whose palms to grease, whose boots to lick, whose throat to squeeze, and whose arses to kick. I was very popular with everyone in the Guard Command, you see. I'd procure things for them, whatever they wanted. And so the Kasbalika took notice.
So you're a deserter?
You know, Shireen, I could still be bouncing around from one world to another, holed up on tired old ships with only venal grunts for company, if I hadn't decided I wanted more for my life. I accepted a shipment from the Kasbalika of certain chemicals. You know, for carnal pleasures and the like. Some bigwig was throwing a party to celebrate his 5th decade in the service. And that's when I caught the attention of the newly arrived commissar. I was rummaging through the pockets of Astra Militarum with one hand and shuffling the Kasbalican cargo with the other. You can imagine what would have happened to my head had the commissar not started with my higher-ranked patrons.
That explains the lung implant, but what about the hand?
It was orcs. Not everything I say is a lie, Shireen.
Yeah, orcs can do that.
Never mind.
Sorry. God, caught me off guard. What about your new persona?
Don't give me that look, Shireen. The plotting nobles, the scheming footfall thugs, the mysteries of Xeno artifacts, the bowing and scraping before the self-indulgent ecclesiarchy. All that's gone. Everything beyond these walls melted away like a dream. I'm fighting for my life. My soul's being torn to shreds and my body's bleeding. Is it too much to ask to want to be myself, Shireen?
it depends on what kind of person you are, and by your person, you're a smuggler. Smugglers can kind of be useful, actually, in real life. Actually, they've been useful. Like, smugglers can help you get resources that can help you survive, even when, like, other things are happening, like war or oppressive governments. So smugglers could be good. I don't like traitors and people that run away. But if it's like running away or dying, there's kind of, you know what I mean. There's instances where it's okay. Yeah, behave however you want.
Oh, well, thanks, I suppose. But can I be the person I really want to be some other time, Shireen? But while we're stuck on Kamura, being a soldier just sits better with me. Can't imagine why.
Do you have any ideas how to get out of here?
That's a negative, Shireen.
No, got
Hatching
grenades.
clever plans has been the last thing on my mind recently, you see? But on the bright side, well, that Ashmag, homunculus, may the Ajid devour that black-souled bag of bones, was busy experimenting on me. I managed to nick a couple of trinkets from his laboratory. Here, they may come in useful, if not for escaping, then at least for surviving in this rotten hole.
Yeah. Liquid fire grenades sound cool. Yeah. After what I have heard, the thought of, no. Kill her. No, remain vigilant.
Sir, yes, sir. Your lordship, Shireen. I'll be here, all primed and ready to go.
Okay. Yeah, there you are. I don't know how long Mirazhai is going to talk for, so I think I'm going to leave this episode here. Next time we'll pick this up and we'll talk to Mirazhai, and then we'll go back to the opera and see if we can get Heinrichs and the new Space Wolf out. And yeah. I'm gonna try to get everyone out and everyone alive, but we'll see, because I might, from the way things are going, I might screw it up. Because this is my first time ever playing these games, so I have no idea what to expect. So, I might make the wrong choice and get everyone killed. Well, that's not really my choice, so. Also, we got all these. Did I not pick it up from last time, or? No? Oh, this is new. I'll put these on off camera so you don't gotta watch me doing all that. But anyway, thank you guys for watching, and I hope you guys have a nice day. And if you want to ask any questions about what's happened so far, anything like you don't understand about the Warhammer universe, if I know it, I'll try to help, because I know a lot about it just because I'm a nerd. But it's really cool for me, this whole universe and the people in it and the creatures and the magic and the demons. It's like all together is just super, it's cool. So I'd be happy to talk to anybody that wants to comment or add anything. So anyway, otherwise, hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next episode.